Hello, Bashar.
And good
Nice to
day
meet
to you.
Thank you. My question is, how does time relate to frequency?
The idea of time is this. Time is a side effect. Space and time are side effects of what we talked about a few moments ago. Your consciousness shifts through motionless, timeless, static, parallel reality frames billions of times per second. That shifting of your consciousness through those frames you call parallel realities creates the experience you call space-time.
Okay.
The tick of the clock, if you're looking for a frequency, is what you call the Planck length. The time it takes, what you call the speed of light to cross the Planck length, is the tick of the clock, is the frequency of time.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yes. So basically, you're saying as we raise in frequency, we see more information from
Yes.
each picture,
Yes.
right? Each section.
Yes, because it's holographic.
Now, when we do that, how do we create less time for ourselves, though?
By living more in the now, where less time is created and less time is experienced.
Okay.
The more you live in the holographic now, the more you understand that everything, every when, and everywhere is already just here and now. And thus then the more you perceive that, the more you experience that, the less you have to create the experience of time, because you're not creating as many details. You're looking at things more holistically, more all at once, which requires less of an experience of time in which to experience it. And so when you segregate things out, compartmentalize them, and create many details, when you compartmentalize in that sense, thus you need to create the experience of more time in order to fit all those details in. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
So living in the here and now collapses the need for the experience of as much time. And when you do something that you love to do, when you're focused in that way, and you say, well, I didn't even notice the passage of time. I've been doing this now for 3 hours, but it only felt like half an hour to me. You actually only aged half an hour. You understand?
Yes.
Thus, then, what you're simply doing is you're reconnecting with the consensus reality's sense of time flow by, in a sense, jumping over the time to 3 hours later to reconnect with them and catch up and harmonize with them, but you only aged half an hour when everyone else aged 3. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir, so formal.
On a personal note,
Yes.
you can sense my signature frequency.
Yes.
What does it look like?
It is a pattern. It is shall we say, something similar to the idea of ripples in a pond stretching out holographically in a multitude of directions and different colors.
Okay. Any colors in particular? Or?
Well, there are many colors, but there are also colors that you have no names for.
Okay, I see.
All right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.